10 toes, yeah. Head high, yeah. Stay focused, yeah. I design myself. When the night is over, the morning it just begins. When the fight is over, the morning it never ends. So let's begin creating our own trends. Never move with the wind, cause when I move, I win. I maneuver through the sewers, who could groove like him? I keep my eyes and mouth shut, that's the rules of men. I'm respectful and cool, I ain't rude like them. I check you and then I move, I ain't a fool like them.
To make you nice.
Yeah, peace to the people. You got Good Ear Streaming Presents, I Design Myself. That's Good Ear Streaming Presents, I Design Myself. Once again, you got Resurrection Raheem here, and I'm here with the business owner, Cason. Yeah, so we're gonna hop right in it. We just wanna get the people connected to you. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm ceez, Cason, owner of Cute and Cover Boutique. I started this business, I want to say March of 2017. When I first started, I wasn't into it looking for a storefront. I was only looking to be online. One day, I just got this vibe, and I was in this mall because I used to be here coming up as a little girl. This is the mall that I actually used to shop. And I actually came in here on some insight about some vendors, you know, to get good quality material for my clothes. And me and the leasing manager, we just vibed, and she was just telling me, oh, I got this space available, I got this space available. And at the time, I didn't think it was for me. But as time went on, I came and looked at the space, and she gave me an awesome price, and I went for it. And when I say I went for it at the wrong time. The coronavirus, February 2018, I get my key, I sign my lease, and here we go with the coronavirus. It kind of encouraged me a little bit because, you know, we had to shut down, and I'm thinking like I ain't getting no sales, so I'm like, I'm about to shut this business down. As soon as I get started, here we are. But all I can say is keep pushing, don't give up, because I'm here and I'm standing and I'm doing it, and them sales is nice. Thank y'all for supporting me. And we're located inside Military Circle Mall, Norfolk, Virginia, 880 North Military Highway, Suite 1084, Battle Ross. It's the old Lids. I used to come here as a little girl, get plenty hats for my boyfriends, and here I am today, got my own store, and I'm very proud.
So I wanted to ask you, by the way, I like your beads.
Thank you, you like my beads?
Yeah, I like it.
Cute, covered, all the way, represent the brand.
Yeah, no question. I wanted to ask you, what was it that led you to make the transition from being a worker or an employee for somebody else to actually having your own business? Like, what happened, or whether it's in your mind, or what was you fed up with that wanted you to make that transaction?
That's a very good question. The shipyard is where I started at 18 years old. I've been in the shipyard, and I'm 40 now. I've been in the shipyard ever since I was out of high school. And, you know, to me, that shipyard money at 18 was fast money to me because it was nothing. And being that young, making that much money, I went forth into it, and I never looked back. Fast forward 2017, I'm working as a contractor, because in the shipyard, it's two different ways to do it. You either a contractor, or you either with the government itself. Both pays equal out, but you are more protected when you're over on the government side.
Yeah.
I stayed a contractor 15, 20 years. So here we go. The shipyard, I took this one day, I just said I'm gonna just apply for the shipyard because I'm known with the painting world, and you know, everybody like, come over to this side. At this point, I'm a supervisor, making $17 an hour. So I went for it, filled the application out, Huntington Ingalls Shipyard, which is in Newport News, Virginia. And 3 weeks, they replied, and they gave me an offer at $26.97 an hour. So as a supervisor, they want me to come in as a worker. So you got to think, I got power at $17, and they want me to come over at 26 just to be a regular person. So in my mind, it ain't all about the position. It's all about it was about the money.
Yeah.
Because here I got power at $17 an hour, and they asked me to come over as a regular worker. Okay, fast forward, I took the job, which was June 16th of 2019. What I didn't, I knew, but I just got caught slipping. When you on them government jobs, you on probation, you can't do nothing. You can't get in trouble. Calling someone out their name is cause for automatic termination.
So it's like the freedom, not only the financial freedom of working for yourself, but more of the freedom to basically write your own rules.
Write my own rules. But this is what pushed me. Had I never went through what I'm about to tell you, what I went through, I would have never really seen the vision here for real.
Okay.
I got the job, which was of June of last year, and mind you, at the time I told you I'm talking to her because at the time I'm planning on doing the online.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna work in the shipyard and make the money online. When I said I didn't have the store and plan. So once I finally get hired with the shipyard, I went over there, and 2 weeks I got into a little argument with a guy. It wasn't even like we about to fight. It was just a couple of words was said. He said a couple of foul words. I said a couple of foul words. I admitted to my foul words. He didn't admit to his foul words. Guess who got fired? Just in the door making $27 an hour. Guess who got fired? Now I cut my supervisor job off to go to this job, and I didn't last. And I've been doing this for 15 years. As soon as I switch over, making more money with a lesser position, here I am. I'm terminated. So from June to November, I was selling diamonds, and that's when I came here, signed my contract, and February 28th, I opened them doors, and I'm here. When I went into this, my main goal was to really just dress the shipyard, but shipyard and Navy, but I knew it couldn't be like that because I was even gonna have my mind, well, I'm just gonna get me a store on the base, and I just want to cater to the military.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but it can't be like that. But I would say my clothes for the average between 25.
I'm gonna ask you about any challenges you may have faced with having a business.
And that was the COVID.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
My grand opening was February 28th. We had to shut doors March 3rd. And then, it's businesses out here that actually didn't survive that had already been in this mall. And, by me just starting, I was like, I'm a fail too. That was really
that you made the transition from, working at the shipyard and to having your own business and struggling in the shipyard or what you face. What advice would you give young men and women, or just men and women period, that's looking to making a transition from being an employee to an employer, from working for somebody else to working for themselves? Like, what advice would you give them?
I would say don't sit on the moment. The moment you get that feeling, act on it. One thing that I was scared of I sat on this idea for so long, and the biggest fear that I had was worried about what everybody else was doing it. We can't think like that. We have to let it go. When you feel that moment, worry about what you are doing. Yeah. Don't worry about what nobody else is doing, because keep this in mind. McDonald's, Hardee's, Taco Bell, all of them set on lines for. When I was coming up, I had food from all of them. Neither one of them was bothered by the next, and all of them are still standing today. And when it comes to us, we can do the same thing.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely good advice, because you can't make your next move or somebody else move and what they doing and what they not doing, because we all unique individuals,
exactly.
Unique situations. So you might take a year, and somebody else might take 5 years.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And you're gonna bring your own style to it.
Exactly.
They might got the same clothes, but everybody gonna bring their own
niche.
Their own niche to it. It's gonna pitch different. So like it's so many Gucci's out here, but all that Gucci is selling. There's so many Nike out here, but all that Nike is selling. The same thing when it comes to our brand. It ain't what you do, it's just how you present it.
Yeah, everybody got their own magnetic pull.
That's right.
You know,
That's
so Ben, you know you got your business right here.
Yes.
Are there any other people that inspired you, like designers or models or just business owners? You know, whether it's men, women, are there any other people that inspire you to actually get into this industry?
Not in the celebrity world. I don't even. I tone that out. I look within right here.
Yeah.
And I do have one young lady who inspired me, and that's Latricia Harrison. She's owner of Fly Girl Boutique.
Mm-hmm.
She started in the flea market years and years ago, and I've been going to her as a little girl. I just remember just going to her shop and just see her doing it now, and she's about to expand, and like she's like the goddess of this boutique thing because she's been in it so long. So the thing about it is she opened, when I came in the mall, she opened her arms to me. She came out here, she gave me advice, and just seeing that coming from somebody that's been in the game and that's not like, what's she doing here? It's like, no girl, you come on get this money. It's plenty of money in here to be made. Let's make it. Let me tell you what to do. I ain't had no, my walls is completely different, but she come in and she give me advice. She like, this what you do. When I got here, people complain about prices. They want prices to be this, be that. She came and she tell me, put your big girl pants on and you can't please everybody. It's just, she uplift. And shout out to Fly Girl Boutique because she's going to make a move too. And you go, girl. Shout out to Fly Girl Boutique for being so awesome. She gonna see this, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing about this, the world gonna see it. We gonna be in Cali, we gonna be in New York, we gonna be in Jersey, PA,
It's Trisha gonna see that.
Yeah, she definitely gonna see it. Yeah, go ahead, plug her, plug yourself, because that's what it's about. It's about each one teach one.
And I also have another young lady that I want to shout out. She actually opened August prior to my February the 28th, which is Devon Bree Jessica next door. Another uplifting. They just showed me so much love, and that right there, I can say pushed me a little bit more, because when I first came to the store, I was just like, let me just put this here, because I was looking over there, I was like, can't compete with that, can't compete. Let me just do my little thing, little here, and they would give their advice or whatnot, and that right there just gave me the blood to go harder, because the most sexiest thing in the world to me, to Mrs. Cute and Cover Boutique, is another female supporting another female. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
That's sexy, right?
Yeah, no question.
Get your sexy on.
When you can walk and they like what you're doing right now.
Yes.
They don't know nothing about this, but you making sure that their business is seen and heard.
Yep.
And then vice versa, once you put that out in the atmosphere, they may do the same thing.
Yeah.
And even if they don't, it's still cool because they support you. They support you in other ways.
In some type of way. And
they already support you, and that's what you're talking about, the support that they gave you.
Thank you.
And now you just returning the favor in a different way.
Thank you. And I just wanted to add to something you said. That's so important what you just said, because you got some girls, like, I will go support them and spend like, I spend like $200-300 in a store, and if I don't tag them, then it's just like the support wasn't. Support is support. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Tag, shout out, all of that. You got to stop being in your feelings about stuff like that. Oh, they ain't supporting me. They ain't supporting me. Support is support. Appreciate the little support you do get. Everything ain't meant to be all out in it, in the scene. If they giving you that secret love, take that secret love, baby, and roll with it. It is what it is. Love is love. I don't care what type of love you give me. Love is love. Just show me love, because I ain't gonna stand for nothing else other than that.
Yeah. That's definitely. Let me ask that. Do you look at fashion as art?
I didn't in the beginning, but now I do. Being into the fashion. Excuse me, I just recently visited my first fashion show in New York, and it's so much different than what we think of, putting the red shoes with the red shirt and the white. No, you see the blues, you see the white, you see the greens. That's art. Yeah. That's art. It's really not about that. And when I tell my customers when they come in here, it's really not about that. Fashion is really art, and if you don't know, educate yourself on it. Because that's what it really is. It's art. And when you start going to them fashion shows and New York, all of that stuff, you will learn. And that's what I
they be
did.
having fashion shows
Yes.
in New York, Cali. They be out in Vegas.
Ugh.
Yeah. They actually have some here too. You know, I think Fly Girl Boutique. She
Yeah.
had one.
Yeah.
I actually had one of my shirts in her fashion show. One of
Okay.
the models.
Okay.
I designed myself. And also real quick. So what type of in regards to your style, like what group do you say would you say you cater to?
The casual, comfortable. Me, I'm the on the go girl. Like the outfit that I grab, I can wear to the movies. I can go to that cookout and be popping. I can maybe even go to a little bar and be popping. So I like those type. I don't do club clothes. Club clothes is not what Cute and Cover Boutique represents, and that's no shade to nobody.
Yeah.
But it's never gonna be a club thing. You're gonna get like a dress where you might got your pumps on, and you can still take your white DCs in your bag. And when you're ready to switch that pump out, that white DC gonna go with it as well.
Yeah. So you make stuff for the grown and sexy. You got grown and sexy.
Definitely grown and sexy.
Okay. Yeah.
Just no club clothes. Just no
yeah.
club.
Yeah, because you know every designer or every business that sell clothes, they got their own group that they cater to, and that's good that you cater to the grown and sexy without the explicit like club clothes they be having out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the comfortable.
Yes, just comfortable, casual.
Like what's the what's the age? For anybody? You got
25 to 40.
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
And I say that, but no lie, I had this 62-year-old coming here, and her body was amazing, and she said, I want to still have that look, like Stella got her groove back, and she said this was not too much out of her range, but she got one piece out of here, she got bikie short sets out of here, so that made me feel good, you know, like
Yeah.
I ain't too extreme, but it's good enough. Wet
Yeah.
man, you see, when you love to see your old lady rocking that. Can you see
Yeah,
her?
I got one of the pieces from there before. You know,
Okay.
it was one of those. I got it from somebody.
For somebody?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
You definitely didn't get it from
Shout out
myself.
to her.
Yeah. Shout out to her. It was one of those sexy pieces.
All right now.
Yeah. So speaking of like price range, going back to that real quick, I just wanted to inject something because something that Nipsey Hussle was saying, and RIP to Nipsey Hussle, and another person, my main man, he got his own Burger King. King Burger is in Portsmouth.
Okay.
Named Major. So
Shout out to Major.
yeah. Shout out to Major. And
Gourmet Bistro.
exactly. He was saying you set your price and then you go with it. Whatever price you set, that's your price. It's cool. Even if you got 5 customers, work those 5 customers. And you got to believe in yourself, and eventually that 5 gonna turn to 10 to 15, 15 to 30. And that's the
Right.
same thing with Nipsey Hussle, what he was saying. You gotta, because when you start your own, you can't so much worry about what other people say about your price, what other people do. You know, you just gotta be your own unique individual.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, once again, this Good Air Streaming presents I Design Myself with
Miss Cute and Cover Boutique, and I just wanted to add that our prices is anywhere from $19.99 to $45.99. You'll never find nothing in here $50, $60, and that's reasonable for our people.
yeah, ain't no question. So, peace.